Okay, students, firstly, let's solve question number 6. Can you see this? Okay. So simplify these two. Normally, for us, it's easier to consider switch their position, right? So 360 plus x plus sine 450 plus x. It's easy. And then 360 plus x means, guys, 360 and x, right? Yeah. It's same as basically just x. Do you understand? And then sine 550 plus x. Guys, basically, one full turn is 360 degrees. So every 360 degrees, everything is going to be the same, right? So you can subtract 360 and then write down 180 plus 6. Then sine 180. Is it sine or cosine? Sine or cosine? Sine 180. 180. Is it? Yeah, write down sine x and then 180 plus x. 180 plus x. It is located at the third quadrant. So that sine third quadrant is going to be positive or negative? Negative. Do you understand? So sine minus sine. So the value is 0. This one. Question number 7. Question 7, guys. Okay, this one. Is this cosine or sine? Cosine, cosine x. And then which quadrant is this? Third. Third. So therefore negative or positive? Negative. This one as well. Cosine x and then this angle is second quadrant, therefore negative. So if you add them up, it's going to be negative 2 cosine x, therefore k is negative 2. Do you understand? Question number 8. Cosine is defined as a, and then you need to find sine x minus 90 degrees. Okay, this question is a bit tricky because you need to use this one and this one. Combine these two. Combine these two. Okay, so firstly, I want you to remember this thing, okay? So cosine negative theta is same as cosine. No, here, cosine negative theta equals cosine theta, yes. Sine negative theta is equal to negative sine theta. Tangent negative theta is equal to negative tangent theta. Do you understand? Please remember this one. Please remember this one. You can simply remember, okay, cosine negative theta is cosine theta. Tangent negative theta, sine theta, sorry. Sine is sine, cosine is cosine, tangent is tangent. And then this is negative theta. If we consider theta as the first quadrant angle, negative theta is going to be located at the, if this is considered as the first quadrant angle, negative theta is going to be considered as fourth quadrant angle. So therefore, the only positive value should be cosine. The other two, they are negative, okay? So, since we remember this change in this form, 90 minus, 90 plus, 270 minus, 270 plus. So firstly, we want to change this number, right? So sine x minus 90, you can change it as minus 90 minus x. Can you see that? Can you see they are the same? Okay. Okay, and then students, sine negative something. You can write it down, just sine something. And then since it's negative here, then you need to write down minus here, okay? And then minus sine 90 something, sine 90 something. It's gonna change to cosine x, okay? And then 90 minus that, 90 minus x. It's located on the first quadrant, so that this value is positive, right? So that you don't have to change this sign. So since cosine x is defined as a, this one is going to be minus a. Do you understand? So the value of k, wait, the value of k is -1. Yes, Sanger. Here. No, this one, sine 90 minus x. Angus, please look at the table. Okay, question number 9, students. Sine x plus sine, please write down in this way 90 plus x. Can you see that? Sine, please tell me, what is it? 180 plus x, sine, yes, 270 plus x, sine, thank you, 360 plus x, and then sine x plus, guys, this one, firstly, is it cosine or sine? Cosine x, which quadrant is this? Second quadrant, sine second quadrant is positive, do you understand? Plus sine 180. Is it sine or cosine? Sine x. And then, yeah, this is third quadrant, so you need to write down negative here. Plus sine 270 something. It's going to change to cosine. And then since this is which quadrant? Fourth. So the sine fourth is going to be negative. And then sine 360 is going to be sine x, and then 360 plus x. Or, yeah, simply you can write it down as x, right? Because 360 is one full term. So if you simplify this one, what it left here is just sine x. Okay, so by using this table, you can solve this type of question very, very easy, guys. Okay, question number 10 is very difficult question, but I am going to try to explain how to solve this one. So cosine x equals sine something. Students, cosine can change to sine when, yeah, 90. So basically, cosine change to sine, right? Cosine change to sine. It means that it's odd multiple of 90. Odd multiple of 90. So 90 minus x or 90 plus x, and then 270 minus x and 270 plus x. Do you understand? First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. And then we need to find sine something is positive cosine. Can you see that? Sine something positive cosine. So it should be first quadrant and then second quadrant. So it should be sine 90 minus x and then sine 90 plus x. Okay? So, however, this one, negative 360 to 360, how many period it contains? 2 period, because 0 to 360 is one foot in this direction, right? And then negative 360 to 0 means the other way around, one full turn. And then, students, this is tricky. Wait for a second. So we found these two with this direction, right? With this direction. Let's find out the angle in this direction. So the second quadrant and the first quadrant, right? So this direction, 90 plus, can you see that? So if this is angle X and then this direction, it's going to be minus 90 minus X here. This angle can be measured as negative 90 plus X. Sorry.
Minus.
Yeah, it should be plus, it should be minus. And then this one, negative 270 plus x. This angle, negative 270 minus x. So the first quadrant and the second quadrant in this way, it's sine negative 270 plus x, and then sine negative 270 minus x. If you don't understand this direction, just try to understand these two only first, okay? Please try to understand these two only first. And then they say that it's sine ln. So it can be ln3, okay? It's ln3. It's ln3. It's ln3. So 90 minus x equals ln3. So x equals 90 degrees minus ln3. This case, 90 plus x equals ln3. Therefore, x equals minus 9. Sorry. Students, please help me. Yeah, minus 90 degrees plus ln3, right? Is this correct? It's not? Yeah, because it is written as sine ln3, so it should be ln3. And then 90 plus x equals ln3, then x should be minus 90 degrees plus ln3. This is correct. And the third one, negative 270 plus x equals ln3. Therefore, x equals 270 degrees plus ln3. The last one, x equals negative 270 minus x equals ln3. So negative 270 degrees minus ln3 is the answer of this question. So it has 4 values. I know this question is very, very difficult. So do not try to understand everything from this question. I want you to try to understand how to find 90 minus x and 90 plus x first. Okay? Please focus on learning how to find these two. Okay, let's solve question number 3, guys. I am going to give you 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Please try to solve this question, guys, this one. Page 6, question number 3. Page 6, question number 3. Yeah.
That's okay, Arjun.
Oh, because you.
I got it.
Here, Ethan here, Angus here, William here, Jocelyn here, Watsi here, Jason here, Andrew here, Bianca, Isaac, Andre, Victoria, Jason, Savannah, Eden. Okay. Please use this table, students. Use this table. Okay. So firstly, this one is very simple, students. You can write it down as tangent 360, yeah, plus 20, which is tangent 20, which is 0.364 is the answer of this question. How about this one, guys? How about this one? This one is a bit tricky, but firstly, tangent negative. Okay, tangent negative. Please use this column. This column. So you can write it down as minus tangent 160. Do you understand? And then tangent 160. 160 can be written as 180 minus 20. Thank you. So minus tangent 180 is tangent 20. Do you understand? Tangent, students, tangent 180 minus theta. Firstly, you can write it down as tangent theta, right? Since in the theta, it is written as 20, you can write it down as 20. And then which quadrant is this? The second quadrant, the second quadrant. The tangent second quadrant is positive or negative? Negative, negative. So you should write down minus here. Therefore, minus minus becomes positive. So tangent 20, which is 0.364 is the answer of this question. And question C is very easy because it's gonna be just this part, right? So negative 0.364. This one. Firstly, please move negative sign to the outside. Yeah, so now minus tangent 200 first. And then minus tangent, Eden, please listen. 200 can be written as 180 plus 20. So it can be written as tangent 20 first, and then this one, positive. This one is third quadrant. Tangent third quadrant is positive. So you don't have to change this sign. So the answer is negative 0.364. Okay. Okay, students, this one. Tangent or its reciprocal? Reciprocal. So 1 over tangent x, and then which quadrant is this? First, so positive. This one, 90 plus x. Tangent or reciprocal? Reciprocal, thank you. And then students, 90 plus x. Second quadrant, so negative. This one is again, is tricky. Then if I were you, I am going to move negative sign to the front first. So negative 270 plus x. Do you understand? Then tangent negative chunk is going to be negative tangent chunk. Okay, and then minus firstly reciprocal 1 over tangent x, and then yes, because it's fourth quadrant. Can you see that? So you should write down minus. Then minus minus becomes plus. The 1 over tangent x is the answer. Do you understand? And then 540. Firstly, since the angle is exceed 360, just subtract 360 first. Yes. So therefore, 180 minus x. And then you can convert it as tangent. Then which quadrant is? Yes, second. So minus. Okay, students. So please solve question number 7 by yourself. I am going to give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So tangent 360, is it tangent or reciprocal? Tangent, thank you, tangent x, and then 360 minus x, it is considered as fourth quadrant, so that it's gonna be negative here, do you understand? Over tangent 270.
1 over time.
Yeah, 1 over tangent, and then 270 minus x is third quadrant, so it's positive. Do you understand? Since tangent value is given as t, simply write down minus t over 1 over t. Then minus t over 1 over t minus t square is the answer of this question.
And so all those two 70 minus beta and 90 minus beta, whenever it's 1 over tangent here, the power here.
Okay, students, I am going to solve this question. I am going to show you how to solve this question not using calculator first, okay? Not using calculator. So firstly, sine x equals 1 over 3. Please remember the definition, So y over r. So therefore, you can consider the y as 1, r as 3, okay? And then draw a coordinate plane. And 3 is r, and the y value, y coordinate is 1. Then 3. So you can draw a two different, two right angle triangle on the first quadrant and the second quadrant, which makes sense because this sine value is positive, right? We all know that first quadrant, on the first quadrant and on the second quadrant, the sine value is positive, right?
Yes.
And then by using Pythagorean theorem, students, actually you can find the exact value of x, right? This one. Yes, square root 9 minus 1, which is square root 8. This one is square root 8. So let's define cosine x, the possible value. So the cosine, this coordinate is going to be square root 8, 1. Okay? This coordinate, it can be negative square root 8, 1. Therefore, cosine x, which is defined as x over r, square root 8 over 3, or negative square root 8 over 3. Okay? Tangent x defined as y over x. So y over x, which is 1 over square root 8, y over x, which is negative 1 over square root 8. Okay. This is the first method to solve this question. The second solution is you can use this relationship between cosine and sine. So since the square sum of cosine and sine is 1, cosine square x plus 1 over 3 square equals 1, which is cosine square x plus 1 over 9 equals 1. Therefore, cosine square x equals 1 over 1 minus 1 over 9. Cosine square x equals 8 over 9. Therefore, cosine x can be plus minus square root 8 over 9, which is plus minus square root 8 over square root 9, which is 3. Do you understand? After finding this cosine value, tangent x, again, we are using the relationship between trigonometry, so I am going to use this relationship. Tangent x can be defined as sine x over cosine x. So sine x 1 over 3, cosine x is either plus or minus square root 8 over 3. So 1 over 3 divided by plus minus square root 8 over 3. 1 over 3 multiplied by plus minus 1 over square root 3, sorry. 1 over 3 multiplied by 3 over square root 8 plus minus Therefore, the value of tangent can be 1 over square root 8. Positive value and negative value both are possible. But students, it's going to be easier if you use the coordinate, if you use coordinate. For example, let's say the tangent x is given as -2. What is the definition of tangent x, students? Y over x, right? Yes. So therefore, you can use it as 2 over -1 or -2 over 1. Do you understand? So the coordinate of this one, x is -1, y is +2, this one. Or this one, students, 1, -2. Do you understand? And then the angle is given between 90 to 180, so you should choose this one. Okay? Then let's find the value of cosine. So we need to find R. R. Yes, this one is 1, this one is 2. So by using Pythagorean theorem, square root 1 plus 2 square, which is square root 5. So by the definition of cosine x, which is, yeah, x coordinate over R, right? So what is x coordinate of this one? -1. What is R? Square root 5. Please, by using the definition, please try to solve these 4 questions now.
Just one over. We can.
Hmm?